Hey everyone, coming to the problem statement which you have solved, generally when farmers harvest a product and sell them, only minimal 30% of it would come directly into their hands, and mostly the big chunk of it goes to the brokers who just organize things. So we are solving this by looking into the core reasons, which are lack of unity among farmers and lack of knowledge about market trends and logistics. So the middlemen are earning exactly from these issues. So to tackle the issue, we have created an agent which makes communities based on the crop and the grade, and it is a unity leader of the farmer groups which negotiates the prices on behalf of the farmer. Practically speaking, it is a real agent but with front-loaded information about all the market trends and prices, which are predicted by machine learning models and enhanced by our large language model. As you can see here, there is farmer authentication along with the regular authentication details. We are also taking the PIN code of the farmer from which the location would be automatically detected. I will elaborate upon this further. So after the farmer authentication, there also should be a buyer, right? So for buyer also, along with the regular details, we will be taking GST number and PIN code. So this is what the buyer dashboard looks like with no deal groups found currently. So what does the farmer do after he comes to our website? He just lists the product which he harvested. For example, he harvested rice with the quantity and the grade as large, and when you click on list my products, the product would be automatically listed. So this is the farmer one, which is Venkat from East Godavari, Andhra Pradesh. So there is another farmer, Venkat, from Patna, Bihar, who also has harvested rice for a different quantity in the same grade. And when he also lists his product, our agent would automatically identify both of them and set them as a group, which you can see here by clicking on groups and farmers. And you can see the two farmers, and if there are n farmers, the n farmers would be displaying, and along with the names also every detail of them would be displayed. So there is nothing that a agent is doing on its own, it is all transparent. So after the both farmers have listed their products, what does the buyer do? What buyer does is, so buyer has to buy some products from the farmer, right? So buyer don't have to directly negotiate it with the farmers, so he would be negotiating with the agent. So for example, the buyer offers 10 rupees per kg here, but the agent, yeah, then the AA quoted recommended price would be 38.25 kilos, and the market price would also be 45 kilos. So no matter what the buyer quotes, it would be appearing in the farmer's dashboard. He can accept, he is neither accept or reject the offer. Quotes another price. Now let's say 40 rupees per kilo. So agent sees this as a good offer and it says counter. So as you can see, offer analysis completed successfully. So then the farmer is going to accept the offer by clicking on accept offer, and the A recommendation, as you can see here, says counter. So the accept offer is should be done by both or n number of farmers which are present in the group. So after accepting both, so our agent then would create an optimal common dump for all the farmers to make offline dealings, and this would be done by detecting and optimizing all the current farmer locations and selecting a central hub, which is Hyderabad here. And this is done by using salesman algorithm, as you can see. And after that, immediately the status is being updated in the both farmer and also the buyer dashboard. In the farmer dashboard, as you can see, his listings are being updated and the current status is sold, and also in the when you check the group, the status is sold. So what happens in the buyer section then? So the buyer section, the agent gets aware of the situation. It deals all the polls and it deals with all the summary, and automatically it updates itself regarding what the situation is, and it gets updated about all the information and gets all the status and gets all info from the deal and makes itself self-aware. So next, so now let's go to another feature, which is Agri Genie. This isn't an AI wrapper, it is an RAG pipeline designed to be context aware. The main LLM Gemini is used purely for NLP tasks. The AI responses are shaped by the RAG system, which retrieves relevant data and uses it to inform communication. In this setup, Gemini isn't the source of intelligence itself, it is guided by the data. So now let's look into how the RAG pipeline works. So as you can see here, the data stored in database is processed into chunks, which are then embedded using vector representations to support the RAG pipeline. This enables fast and context-aware search queries. As you can see, when the file is deleted, its corresponding chunks and embeddings are also automatically removed, as you can see here. Similarly, as you can see, when we are deleting the files, its chunks and all are automatically removed. As you can see here, as you can see, the chunks are all removed, and the agent and everything that is related to the website are going to update itself. So similarly, when a new file is added, new chunks are generated. As you can see, when we add a new file, the new chunks are generated, embedded, and indexed, updating the context for the agent in real time. This